What up, YouTube Gen X? Let me clarify some issues with the whole concept of you weren't checking for me then, but you're checking for me now. That's one type of black woman, but then you have the other type where it's more so we weren't official back then. You know, you didn't want to make it official back then, but you want to make it official now. Right? You know, I'm sorry to burst the bubbles of a lot of your street dudes that may have had the girlfriend in college. Your chick was still fucking with us. Like, let's not get that twisted. So when y'all were on the phone, oh baby, can I come see you, yada yada yada, I was in the room. You know, we were in the room chilling, right? Waiting for her to get off the phone, or when we couldn't wait, what are we doing? Tickling her, kissing her neck or whatnot. And if we were too loud, you're like, oh, who's there? Who's there? Oh, it's nobody. Oh, I heard a guy laugh. Oh, that's my RA. You know, she's lying. It's some gay Asian guy. No, it's not. I'm in the room. You know, it's not her RA, right? You know, it's me. So when she gets off the phone, she's fucking with me, not you. Sorry, buddy. Right? You didn't have a lock. Y'all thought y'all had a lock on the pussy or whatnot. Nope, not necessarily true. Some of them you did, but for a lot of them, you really didn't. We were there 24/7, right? So, you know, let me get that out in the open. It wasn't about us being void of black women, right? The issue with some of them was that we're kicking it, right, but we're not official. And for a lot of your black men, what happened in college? You wanted to have fun, but as you started to move along, you're taking harder courses and your assignments become bigger and more complex, and you're working, or you know, you're doing some sort of internship. You didn't have the time to play around. You know that fucking with women, you need a lot of downtime and just a lot of time that you don't have. You know how it is. You just don't have that much time, right? Especially if she was the type to go home on the weekends. You know, you really only had 5 days to really get at her. You know, so when she stayed in you know, if she stayed in town and didn't go home over the weekend, it was like a vacation. You fucking with her the whole weekend, right? You know, y'all remember those days. But anyways, for a lot of dudes, you wanted that steady chick so that you can go off, study, do what you have to do, go to the gym, 9, 10 o'clock, hit her up, come through. You're kicking it with her till 12. You know, you tell your boys, all right, I'm off. I'm going to her house. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know, you spend the night, do what you have to do, and you may do that, you know, 4 or 5 times out of the week, right? And you needed that stability. You know, you didn't want to do the whole, all right, I got time, who do I have to hit up, who can I tell to come through or whatnot. You wanted something more stable. So you're like, okay, you know, we need to be together. But then you get to that point where it's just like, what's really good right now? You know, I'm straight, what's your deal? And it doesn't pop off. So this is where we get the whole, all right, you didn't want to make it official back then, but you want to make it official now. I think that's more accurate in terms of what we've been trying to communicate. You look at why, and you understand that a lot of the times it came down to peer pressure, right? Because you weren't the guy that the other girls wanted. She kind of gave in and was like, well, I can't fuck with you like that in terms of being out in the open. So that's why a lot of the relationships never really popped off. As dudes, we don't really care. I mean, to tell you the truth, dudes aren't on some like, yeah, man, I want to show this girl off. Man, as long as she does it for me, that's all I care about. Shit, my ideal girl would be a 10, but that she's only a 10 to me. You know, for other men, she's like a 1, but that's not realistic. But dudes, we didn't give a fuck who knew. Yeah, I'm with her, right? The girls, y'all were more so into who's looking and how does this make me look, and, you know, how popular is he, how much swag does he have, but you're fucking with me. See, there's the difference. You're on the phone with me. You know, you're in my room or I'm in your room. We're kicking it. We're having fun, right? You know, you're telling your roommate to come back in 30 minutes or whatnot, right? That's what we were doing. But I just wasn't that dude that the other girls wanted. So the question is, why do you want me later? And a lot of the times, it's pretty simple. You know, older people don't really care about how they're happy. They just want to be happy. You know, an older woman just wants to be happy, and she doesn't care about what other women have to think or what they have to say. So there comes a point in time where it's just like, you know what? I'm ready to make it official with him or men like him because I'm unhappy, and quite frankly, trying to impress other black women doesn't really do it for me anymore. So then you get the whole, okay, I'm ready to make it official with you or men like you. So I just had to clarify that, you know, for a lot of people. It wasn't on some like we were void of attention or affection from black women. That's not what happened. It was more so making it official at the end of the day when we wanted to make it official. You know, she didn't want to come out back then, but now she wants to come out now. So we're asking why. So once again, sorry to burst the bubble for all your street dudes or swagged up dudes who thought that they were the one and only. Not so much, right? Not so much, not at all. You know, your chick was still fucking with us. So anyways, that's my vid. Y'all take it easy. God bless.